Hey gang, Spada coming at you, and this time we are taking a look at Hawk Saber, or Hawk Saber, whichever one you want to call it. I believe it is Hawk Saber. This is the fourth member of the Saber team from the Brave of Legend Dagarn. And as you can see, he's a giant robotic hawk. Wingspan's just under about a foot. Wingspan is about a foot, so not a bad hawk mode. Leaves something to be desired because there's no posability there's no posabilities but the wings, and you can kind of move the hawk head up, and as you can see, parts are already falling off. So this guy doesn't so much transform as he reconfigures parts. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Start off by popping the tail fin off, then popping these eagle sides off. Now I think that looks like a better eagle than before, but that's just me. And then taking these bits and popping them off, taking this whole assembly and popping that off. So we're left with this. Rotate the eagle legs up, snap them off, or unsnap them from there and fold them down. Turn the whole thing around and fold out the robot fists. Attach the robot legs. Take the whole section you popped off and put it back. Fold. Whoop. I guess that is folded up for the beak. And that will allow you to fold out his face, which is slightly painted silver with clear green highlights. Even zoomed in as far as I am, I mean, you could still barely see the face. I mean, I'm looking at it, I can barely see the face, so it really doesn't exist so much. And then take this, kind of push it into the hole in his crotch and plug it in. And there we go. Sky Saber, or sorry, Hawk Saber, Saber, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it's bored me to yawns. Not a very dynamic figure whatsoever. In fact, he's just downright boring and kind of pointless. Except when you bring in Sky Saber. When you bring this guy in, the fun really begins. So, these do merge. These guys do merge. And I'm going to just disassemble Hawk Saber here. Saber. And you'll see how they merge. One key thing though, you have to open up this whole section, open it up like that, and there's a little head in here. Hello. Just put him off to the side. So we have this section here. Well, what happens here? Well, first we're going to take these. These were the robot legs, and they unfold to horse legs. Now, for some reason, this one, the ratchet broke. This one still has a ratchet to it. But they both still stand just fine, so I'm not worrying about it. And what we do is we actually take the legs from Sky Saber, pop his legs off. Oh, jeez. And then pop the crest off, reattach him, and we take the head and fold it away. Put those up like that. So the first thing we're going to do is put him into this red chassis. He just kind of slides right on, unless you're me. Ah, that's what's been bugging me. Accidentally push the legs in. Sorry about that. Attach that. So he's sitting now in the chassis. And why do the legs keep... Excuse me for a minute. For some reason, the legs on Jumbo Saber just keep losing their spot. Of course, now it's turning into a jumbled mess for you, as if it wasn't already. There we go. So, here we go. We'll take these, and they go in the back. Then we take these, and these guys get plugged in up front. So, here we have the beginnings of a Pegasus robot. So from here, we'll take these two, and this gets plugged in right back here, like that. And this goes in and pegs in back here. Next, we'll take this, fold Hawk Saber's head in, fold the eagle head down, rotate it around, and then fold it down like this so it attaches. And we'll put the big robot head there. We'll take the hawk wings, put them back here. And you can leave these up, or you just put them straight down. It really doesn't matter. And then this whole section goes right on top. It pegs into Sky Saber. Oh, and I keep forgetting about this. It goes back here again. And we are done. And here we have Pegasus Saber. There we go. And very Roman head there. Now, remember these two parts? These were the banes of my existence for a long time because they didn't stay on Hawk Saber. But they actually form a function here, and you just peg them together, and they form a bow that he can use as an archer. Unfortunately, he has very little articulation because of all the junk. But the sword, or the lance, is still here. But I'm assuming that this would then become an arrow or something. So he's still got the weapon, but you know, for 40, 50 bucks, this is a damn nice figure. It stays together pretty much perfectly. It looks great on the shelf, and it's just nifty. Just damn nifty. I really like it. And yeah, it does kind of look like a jumbled mess, but it works. It does kind of work. So my biggest problem, though, is just as you saw, I moved the figure, and that section between Jumbo and Jet Sabers don't really stick together too well. I don't know why. But he's very, very cool. Very, very worth it. I strongly recommend picking him up if you can.